3, 2, 1.
Hello everyone, it's Deb Clark and I'm at Aurora High School today with some wonderful women that I want to tell you about. Let me do a little introduction to begin with. Right beside me is Lexi Mezzo, and she's beside Jean Fraser, and she is beside Janice Van Dyke, followed by Fulvia Cantaruti. Who are these women? Very special is what I have to tell you. Let me first take you back a few months. Do you recall, ladies, that just before Christmas at Oakridge Fashions, we had a little thing called the Giving Shop, where we promised you that if you were to make some purchases as part of your seasonal giving, we would give all the proceeds back to our community to make it truly a giving store. We're here today to give yet another one of the gifts from the Giving Shop. This time, $1,650 is going to the Canadian Federation of University Women. And wait till you hear what this wonderful organization does. First and foremost, those funds are going to one piece of the work that the Canadian Federation of University Women does, and that is their charitable trust, which delivers scholarships to students, young women, women of any age, I suppose, correct? Who are pursuing further education. Hence, Lexi, who is with us today. Lexi was a recipient last year of the scholarship program and took those funds to begin her post-secondary career. Now, education. Lexi, this was your school?
Yes.
Aurora High. And what school did you go to?
I went to the University of Guelph.
Guelph. So that means you're studying, let me see, agriculture? No?
No.
Veterinary sciences?
No.
No. What are you studying?
I'm studying creative writing.
Creative writing! I love it. Okay, what led you to that?
I have always been really interested in writing and telling stories. My parents know that I have been reading chapter books since I probably could read, and I knew from a young age that I wanted to tell some kind of story. I loved words, I loved literature, I loved doing English classes here at Aurora High School, and I knew that for a career I wanted something that involved writing, really any sort. This year I took 2 creative writing classes and I learned a bunch of different writing fields and styles, and I knew that I love words and I want to be able to tell stories with them.
Amazing. So now, in your words, how much did this scholarship mean to you to be able to pursue your dream?
It meant so much. Words don't even describe how grateful I am to be a part and a recipient of an award from this incredible organization. From the start, these people have been nothing but kind, and I was so excited when I learned that I was going to be a recipient. It took a lot of work forming my application and figuring out the right words to make them see something in me to give the award to me, but it was so worth it in the end, and I'm so grateful.
I wonder if she had a leg up because she can write. All right, thank you, Lexi. Boy, we wish you all the best. I can't wait. You need to write some great stories about Aurora when you're finished. Will you do that for the community?
Yes, of
Tell the
course.
story of Aurora. Jean Fraser, you were very instrumental in creating the charitable trust and these scholarships. I think you told me that you went to a national convention of the Canadian Federation of University Women way back in 2013?
Yes, that's
And,
right. Yes.
and you noticed that a lot of the different chapters were raising funds, and you got it in your head that that was something that your chapter should do. You rolled up your sleeves, you enthused your membership, and the first scholarship was created in...
The first scholarship that we gave was created in 2017, and that year we gave approximately $10,000 to the students in the Northern York region area.
And where are we at now?
We are now at $45,000 a year and growing.
I told you, an impressive group of women. Now, thank you, Jean, and thank you for doing that. I'm sure all of your members are so grateful to have had your impetus to get things going.
It was a big challenge in the beginning because the club liked the way they were doing things, But we voted on it, and the club agreed that this was the thing to do. This was the way to go, and we have just grown from that time on with different projects. I became the first president of the charitable trust, but then came the next president, Fulvia Cantarugna. And Fulvia took over in the COVID years, and I'd like you to ask her about the COVID years.
How did you get things done during COVID?
Well, it's because of community members like yourself, donors who believe in giving to the community, supporting the community, so we can give it back to the recipients in need to pursue their post-secondary education. And that was the driving force that led us to be very creative during the COVID years in fundraising and garnering the support of the community to contribute so that we could continue to give, and we did give and gave larger amounts and more awards, and it just snowballed from there, and then passed over the reins to Janice, who's doing a great job.
Janice, give us a few words on your thoughts about the charitable trust.
Well, picking up from Fulvia, so we're in the years of the Home and Garden Tour, where which raises a lot of our funds, and there's some very hard working women behind that, which showcase this beautiful community. And I joined the club fairly recently, but what I'm hooked on is the passion of these women for education and for young girls, that we can help in some way to overcome some barriers for them to fulfill their goals in life. And so it's so lovely to meet people like Lexi and know that our award is making a difference.
Well, I'm sure glad that we got to know the CFUW, because I'm so thrilled to know of an organization that has such perseverance and commitment to take a seed, water it, and cultivate it into such a fantastic program. It is really important that we have education fulfillment for our younger generation. Well, quite frankly, I keep saying that, but it's for any generation. Continued learning. It's the key to everything that we need in life, and to the contributions back into our communities that come from an educated person with a specialty. And I think I just heard your first story. Oh yeah, the creation of the award, right? You can write the story of that. Thank you for spending a few minutes with us today, as I wanted you to know the work that is done by CFUW. I hope you heard a few nuggets that may have interested you and given you a reason to inquire as to how you might become involved with the CFUW, either yourself or as a donor for the educational support that they are providing to women in our region, right here in York Region. I thank you for taking the time, and I thank you one more time for supporting the Giving Shop at Oakridge, so that together we can all make a difference in our very own community.
And we would like to thank you.
Yes.
Absolutely, it's my pleasure. It's from my heart, and I think we'll just wait for your first book. Thanks for watching, everyone.